Hey everybody, Jeremy from Survival Showcase. Tonight I've got a nice little tip for you on setting up your binoculars, so stay tuned and we'll get these set up for crisp vision. Alright, so you just went out and you've purchased a set of binoculars. You didn't really get much of a description on how they work, so you looked it up on YouTube and you came to this video. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about the binoculars and some of the numbers on them. This set here is a Bushnell waterproof binocular. They'll handle water getting wet fairly well and then they'll clean up really nicely. So you'll often hear them described by two numbers. It'd be like 8 by or 10 by or 12 by. This one here happens to be a 10 by 25. And what that means is there's a magnification of 10 power in these. So whatever you're looking at is magnified 10 times. And then it has the number 25 at the end. The 25 is the diameter of your objective end. So that's this barrel end here at the front of binocular. It's 25 millimeters across. So you have a 10 magnification by 25 millimeter objective tube binocular. And that's exactly what these ones are. This particular binocular is priced under $100 bucks. They're probably right around 90 bucks or somewhere in there anyways, probably even cheaper. So when you get your binoculars, you'll pull them out of the box and you'll notice that they have these little eye caps and they twist up. You'll twist up your eye caps if you're not wearing glasses. If you happen to be wearing glasses, leave them in, because that'll give you the right distance from the glass piece, the eyepieces on them. So I'm going to do this as if I'm not wearing wearing eyeglasses, and we're going to set these up. So the first thing I'm going to do is we got a ring on this side. We want to start with this side here. So if your binoculars came with a cap, you want to put the cap over the right eyepiece for this right now. And if you don't have a cap, you can use a piece of tape. Make sure that you don't put the tape directly on the glass. It just needs to stay on the outer rim to block our vision. One thing that I wanted to mention is why we're using this piece of tape here. It is, what it does is it enables you to keep both eyes open so that you're not squinting, going like this, because when you do that, you actually put pressure on this open eye and it focuses differently. So that'll mess up when you're focusing your binocular, when you have your one eye closed. So that's the reason why we use this piece of tape. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear and you're not like, oh geez, oh, you know, well, I'll just squint one eye and I'll adjust it that way. Don't do it, because you won't get an accurate, crisp, clear focus on it. Use something, use the cap or use a piece of tape, focus it like this with both eyes open and up to the binocular, and you'll be really impressed with how your binoculars are tuned. So then you want to bring the binocular so that you get a nice picture, field of view through it. This will work best if we don't look right into the sun. You want to take this adjustment knob here on the top and you want to fine tune it so that you get a clear picture through the binocular in your left eye. And basically, if you're looking at the distance, you want to pick something that's midway between the furthest point that you're looking at and the closest area. You want to pick something in between. So there, I've got this adjusted so that I can see some bugs hovering above the next field over there. There's two fields and the one in between, I can really see a difference there. So I focused on that. Now, we're going to take this cover off of the right barrel and we're going to put it on the left barrel. And we're going to take this diopter, that's this ring right here, and it'll just be on the one side. And you're going to turn it so that you get a finely tuned, perfect, clear vision on the right side. Now you'll notice that I turn it back and forth. What I usually like to do is I like to go beyond the one side and then beyond the other side so I know exactly, and then I come back to the middle and I find that sweet spot in the focus. Now we should be ready to go. Yes, this pair of binoculars is finely tuned. Now you can use just the center to go for distance. if I want to look at the furthest point, then I just use that focus wheel, and everything is clear. Crisp and clear the whole way. And inside the binocular, when you're looking through, you don't want to see two different circles. You just want to see one big circle, one big clear, crisp circle, and then you know your binoculars are fine-tuned. That's it for tonight, guys. Thanks a lot. Remember, if you like these videos, please hit subscribe. We'll see you later.